Recently, I had an event, and after this event, I was just meditating, and I realized that one of the things I kept saying throughout the event was someone who has people doesn't know what God has done for them, right? Now, I said that to say this, that every vision you carry, every vision you have has a provision. This is principle number 9, and it states employ the provision of vision. You see, too many times people give excuses that they do not have resources to execute their vision. Meanwhile, their vision just needs to get started so that those resources can become visible. As a matter of fact, you are not going to manufacture those resources. They are already within your reach. But because you are not operating in your vision yet, you cannot see them, right? You are complaining about, I don't have money to pay school fees. Have you gotten admission? Have you gone into school? Are you in school and seeking sponsorship and there is none yet? You see, the Bible says, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, so that he that reads it will run. Nobody helps someone that is headed in no direction. You see, nobody will help you if you do not have a vision or you do not have clarity of your vision. And so you must understand that there is already a provision. The only problem is that there are no visionaries. There is unlimited resources, right, available to you in different forms. Sometimes these resources comes as relationships. Sometimes these resources is finance. Sometimes these resources can be the skills you already have, the transferable skills you already have. But because you are sitting down, focused on your weaknesses, focused on what is not available, you do not even kickstart, you do not start the journey. And remember, until you start the journey, you cannot find the provision. Imagine somebody saying, they need to go on a journey, but the fuel in their tank is very far. They don't know if it's going to take them to their destination. But you forgot that there is fuel station on the road. That if you start your journey, you can stop by the nearest fuel station, right? And get petrol. And keep going. So the more you sit down and keep giving excuses, the more you are not activating your vision, the more you are not seeking clarity for your vision, the more you are not employing. Remember, principle number 8 said what? There are people that will influence your vision. Every vision has people. So no, there's no vision. Even if your vision is for animals, even if your vision is to create a pet care system or whatever, you still need humans. So literally, your vision needs someone that will run with it. And so I implore you, start today, start on time, begin to put the necessary things in place so that your vision can soar beyond what it is. Because the truth is, every true vision comes with a provision. There is always the availability of resources to fulfill that vision. Once something has been planted in your heart, it means that there is an answer, there is a supply. Sometimes we don't see it because we underrate it. It can, you see that the provision for your vision sometimes can mask in a family relation. It can mask in a colleague at work. It can mask in a friend in church. It can mask in sometimes even your children. Sometimes it can mask in your spouse. But because your eyes, the eyes of your understanding are not yet enlightened, you do not yet see what is the hope of your calling. You look down on all of these provisions. Again, I will remind you that for every vision that God has given to you, you must, as a matter of fact, be resourceful with it. Because resourcefulness is part of leadership. As a leader, as someone who is going to lead people, you must be resourceful. You must look for the beauty. And that's you employing the provision of your vision. You must say, well, I'm leading these people. There have to be people around you. Why? Because now you can see. Your eyes are opening. So ask yourself, what skills, what resources, what tools, what relationship, what have you already been provided with that you are underusing, that you are not using to the fullest. I was talking the other day with my husband, and we were talking about, we needed to get a new phone or something. I'm like, the one we have we used all the capacity? Have we exhausted it? A lot of the times we have our phones, and that's a practical example. And we just the average person, I don't think the average person uses their phone up to 50%. You make phone calls, you do social media. What else do you do with your phone? Phone calls and social media. Meanwhile, there's so much your phone can do. So you see, it's not really a scarcity of resources. It is not really a scarcity of um, provision. It is a scarcity of visionaries. I'm calling you today to be the visionary. Be the one who will move, your vision. Don't just be among those that hear and do not see. Be among those that take action. And this has been principle number 9. See you in principle number 10. Remember, go back to previous episodes, catch up, and you will get full understanding. Bye for now.